Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hello. Let's just sort all these out. Oh, my thing's in the way there. Just spin this around. Oh, you recognise some of this music, would have thought. There we go. Hello. Hello, Chase and Aaron. Hope you're well. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? Just making sure everything's all set up properly. Yeah, I remember this music from such videos as Catus Sicarius Kitbash. Tell me if it's too loud. Let me know about the volume of the music and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I've got nothing here because all the stuff I've got is to the left of me right now. So I haven't really thought. I'm good. I'm doing good. I am doing very good. Excited to chat to you all live again. I enjoyed the last time, so hopefully you folks will enjoy it this time. Please, again, let me know if there's anything wrong with the stream. Swims all good. I think I know what you mean. Okay. I'm good, thank you, Chase. Thank you very much for popping by. I appreciate it. Yes. So I am going to be doing. Hello, Harry. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm going to be doing the SLAANESH or the Dornian Heresy SLAANESH White Scars. Now, I've had a little bit of a think about it as to what I could do, and it's quite a tricky one. You kind of want to balance a different look to the model, but kind of retain that white scar look. Obviously, I've got lots of things. I'll show you the stuff that I've got. Okay, yeah, probably the best thing. So the basic stuff I have is what you'd expect. Probably is Chaos Space Marines. Yeah. I also thought I'd chuck in some of these fellas as well. The old Mark III Tactical Squad. Well, yeah, we can play around with it, see what happens. I've also got some Chaos Chosen, Space Marine Chosen. I don't actually know how many more kits are in here, but I've got some Raptors as well. However, let's elaborate a bit more. So I've got some Demonettes. My good friend gave me these as part of the kill team. I haven't built any of them yet. You know, I'm sure he'll try to make me eternally guilty for that. He won't. He's not like that, but still. Some really cool like claws and stuff like that on there, and some iconography and things, which would be pretty cool. And I've also got these. Now, I actually bought these because I wanted to make a Chaos Legionnaires kill team that were a White Scar Dornian Heresy Chaos thing. So I bought these with the intention of using them for that purpose. Specifically things like the weaponry, the shoulder pads, the arms and the helmets. So that in itself I'm really keen on using. And then I've got some further Chaos Space Marine stuff here from Kill Team as well. So we have a selection. I'm not too sure how we're going to approach it. I haven't really dived too far into it, the thought process yet. Obviously, I have this fella, which I'll transition over. There we go. I have this fella here. Let me just pop him in the corner so he's like not covering the whole blooming screen. Okay, and he was a piece of art drawn by someone. This is a Dornian Heresy White Scar. Looks awesome. But should we do something a bit different? Can we do something better? Can we make it a bit more... I'm thinking kind of like like a chosen, like almost semi-demonic. Looking forward to the White Scars. I hope I please and hope you approve, Harry. Can't wait to see what you have in store for us. Well, like I've just told you, I've had these for ages. I hoard models just in case. You know, just in case. Right, let's just start. Let's open up the Chosen, because I think that's a good starting point. So feel free to shout out in the chat as to what things you suggest. If anyone suggests anything, I mean, we've got a cool model straight away there, which is awesome. I mean, look at this sort of stuff. Oh man, I love chaos. Yeah, cool. We can change that for maybe one of the Myrmidon blades or something like that, you know. We've got this dude here. Yeah, we can add some alternative arms on there. I like the idea, being Slaanesh, I like the idea of like bear arms. Not as in like the creature bear, but as in armorless arms. I'd like to see Dawning Heresy Nurgle cropped in Blood Angel next, since I'm like Nurgle stuff and red is my favourite colour. So definitely we'll do that. We will do that. There we go. It's already decided as to what the next one will be, unless anything in between comes and piques my interest. White leopard fur is a must. Yeah, literally like power metal, 80s hair metal. Hello, Darius. How are you doing? Thanks for popping by. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm an expert. Definitely. So yeah, I've only got that body, so we're like literally working with that, and that's all we're working with at the moment, which is fine. But we can dabble. And then we've got the Myrmidesh Painbringers. Oh, I've already opened up these for obviously other kit bashing purposes. Look, you can see I've already cut a head off. I was testing something somewhere else. Def Leopard style, yeah, exactly. But look at these, look, whips! Oh, it's like literally Slaanesh heaven. Oh, look at this as well, look. Oh, look at this. This is why Slaaneshi White Scars makes sense, you know? I think, anyway. And I've also got the, what's he called? I think I left him upstairs. I won't get him now, but the Painbringer, I think it's called. Not the Painbringer, something like that anyway. So yeah, look at these. Look, shoulder pads, these helmets. Perfect. Right, we're going to do this. Let's figure something out. Right, and we've got our demonettes. So let's get the demonettes out as well. Little dabble with the demonettes. I like Nurgle. I don't like being affected by Nurgle, but I do like Nurgle related stuff. So Insane Campus make a lot of got revealed today. Yeah, that sounds good. Obviously, I won't get to a stage where I can paint it today, unfortunately, but you know, still, we can kind of aim for that. I didn't paint the. I haven't painted the Necron Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors? Yes, Iron Warriors. Oh, Iron Hands. Yes, Iron Hands. I didn't paint that up either. However, I do have it here, and I do need to paint it up some point. Hello, Isaac, and hello, Miss Pog. Is it Miss Pogo? Pogon? This is one. Yes, I apologise. Go for it. Hello, Go For It Painting. Welcome to the stream. So yes, look, we've got some stuff we can do here. Some heads, specifically these. I think these will look really cool. So what we could do, I've already got the old noggin is brewing ideas already. So let's start off by getting this chosen off the sprue. Now let's do a little bit of shilling. Did you really set your live stream for 2 weeks in advance? It's been clogging up my sub for ages. Oh, I'm sorry about that. You don't need to listen to it. So, yes, so we'll start with this guy first. And we'll cut this guy out. So I'm using my Red Glass Gaming clippers. Really good. Brother Nihilus, thank you for popping by. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I saw it. Oh, beautiful. To be honest, the Storm Seer I saw as well was amazing. Yeah, I think someone mentioned the Storm Seer to me about maybe using that for something in the future, which I thought was a really good idea. Let's clean these up quickly. So yes, I did. They're gorgeous. I mean, the new Chaos Lord as well. Adarius and I was just talking about it in the Discord about maybe turning him into. It looks like a good fit for a Huron Blackheart kitbash or conversion. That'd be really cool. These are weird, aren't they? Like, there's got a weird mould bit on the bottom here. So yeah, what did you folks like from the reveal today? Anything take your fancy? Oh, was it? Oh, I only saw it today. Oh, because it's Thursday today. Duh. Either way, it's still revealed today. It's just, yeah. It's still awesome, and it's still revealed today. We just forget that there's Heresy Thursday. But I'm happy they're finally doing something with the Mark II Marines. Yeah. He does have both an axe and a claw like Palfist. Yep, he does. This is the thing that's been pointed out. I mean, there probably wouldn't be much in the way of kit bashing or converting to make him, but ultimately, I think it's still a cool idea. It'd be a super cool idea to. You can have a little dabble, you know. Nothing all heresy. The AOS Cinematic was amazing. Love the new Chaos stuff. Yes, yeah. I'm going to be doing a Age of Sigmar army this time round. I said it for the last edition, and I didn't. But so you know, take that with a pinch of salt as much as you want to. But I have found an accountability buddy, as I like to call them, the chap called Mark from the Command Phase YouTube channel. Very cool channel for people starting in the hobby or trying to find the best value for money on certain things if they want to start an army or anything like that. I think he's going for Cities of Sigmar and I'm going for Slaves to Darkness, so you can see where the chaos love comes from. Especially like the new Chaos Lord today that was revealed. Nothing actually. I haven't had the time to. Oh, that's a shame. Well, when you get a chance, Harry, you can have a little look. There's some cool stuff on there. I wish I played AOS. Thankfully, all these minis make great D&D models. The new Chaos Lord lads of fire. Yes, definitely. Yeah. The reveals were lackluster. If you didn't play OS, I would expect something slightly more than 20 seconds of still images of Mars for the Heresy. Well, you'll get it. You'll get it. You have to be, you know, that's the whole point, isn't it? The new Chaos Lady on the lizard creature with the spear and all that could make a Disco Lord convert. Yes, yep, it could. That'd be very cool. I mean, the Disco Lord anyway is really cool. I like that model. But it would be cool to create your own version. You can have one of him or something else of the other. Something different. Oh, look at the mould lines on these. I forgot how bad these were. Too excited to see the actual launch book. I was hoping store vermin. Yes, well, look. Generally, the way it works is that basically the units that you see in the cinematic is what you'll get, and that's basically what happened for Thingy, didn't it? Chaos Lizard Rider, yeah, looks badass. Yes, definitely. I'm keen on the kill team stuff. I love the Hearthkin, Jaeger type people, and the Brothers. They look really cool. Keen on those ones for sure. But yes, so there was rat ogres I saw in there. Some rattling guns, wasn't there? I like the rattling gun. That was when it moved. That's what made the Gatling gun move, if you know what I mean. Yeah, road maps are cool. I just think they're okay for anything, anytime. But in like reveal times, it would be handy, wouldn't it? Right, I've got these, and these aren't working very well. I've got these new sanding sticks, folks. Look at these. Look, I thought I bought like one of each, but look at this. I mean, you can hear me rustling. Look at this. Oops. It will last me though. Seeing as these ones have seen better days that I've got. I mean, look at this. What is even this anymore? This just is not a thing. Doesn't want to sand at all. Well, it does. It's light, but it's really bad. The Gatling carriage thingamabob has already been leaked though. I don't look at leaks too much. I don't look at leaks. Not all the time. Sometimes. But I try to avoid them. Takes the shine away. But all the power to those who actually do want to look at leaks. That's absolutely fine. There's nothing against it. I'm just not a leaky person. Look at the state of this. We've got a little crotch mould line. Let's try and get rid of some of these a bit more. That's it, and then we'll send them down. What do you think the human underworld warband is? A bit crazy for the lack of it. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I thought it was cool. I mean, what's more cooler than a bunch of cultists in a trench coat? It's weird because it's like, obviously it's City of Sigmar, but they're like cultists. So they're yeah, it's a weird thing. I've been using my wife's nail files. It's where your wife's like, why are my nails never going down? I don't understand. I've heard the name, but I've not really delved into it. I'm guessing it's the same sort of thing as a Dornian, but with rebooted element instead. It's weird because I think, like, very loosely, Games Workshop kind of like acknowledge the Dornian heritage. I haven't got my glue out. How pathetic am I? I hate it when your crotch has mold lines. Exactly. It's just the worst thing, isn't it? So what have we got here? Look, it's just a simple dude here. We can figure something out, can't we? We need to have a think what we want to do. I mean, this looks cool as well. This skull with a tongue coming out of it. That's very cool. What we got here? So, I for one like the idea of roadmap. Yeah. Not only does it keep you accountable. Yeah, I mean, we've seen roadmaps for a lot of things. As a Kill Team fan myself, there's been roadmap for that before on season 2. However, season 3 there's not been a roadmap. And I'll be honest with you, I really honestly believe that the reason that the roadmap has a little bit lacked, or there's not been one, is just for the sheer fact that they're so far behind. Like the Kill Team specifically, they released the first one, Salvation, way behind it when it should have been released. And that's why we got Nightmare announced so soon, and that's why we've had Termination now announced so soon, because it's so far behind. And it could be the case, I'm not saying it is the case, but it could be the case for the other ones as well. Well, what do we want? I think crotch-wise, I think the only real one is that one. I think that fits with it, but that might work as well. Not crotch-wise. Loincloth-wise. Let's see what we got. You know what? Let's do what we should probably do, which is consult the actual instructions. You know, I know, madness. What am I talking about? That one there. This one. Let me have a look. That's the Lord. That's the champion. Sorry. This one. That's literally the one I just done, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it comes with number 3. Excellent. Number 3 and number 3 only, which is this doohickey here. Let's move him that way. This fella here. So yeah, it's I just think they're so far behind. That's why the main problem is. But you know, Kill Team Nightmare hasn't been released yet, and it's really sorry for all the Nightlord players. These upgrades look absolutely phenomenal. Yes, they do. That's what I mean. It's not been announced. It's been announced, but it's not been released. But I really believe that they were supposed to bring out Nightmare when Salvation came out, but because they were so far behind, they're literally like a whole expansion pack behind now. Expansion pack, you know what I mean? Box set release. But they look great. I believe my friend is purchasing that one because he's kind of keen on the Mandrakes as a Drukhari fan. And I said I'll take the Night Lords if he doesn't want them. So more Chaos Space Marines. You can't complain at that. More chaos for my pile, ever-growing pile of sprues for the Sprue God. That's what we should forever be calling it. Sprues for the Sprue God. Piles of potential. Little fly flying around now, so if I just start waving wildly, that's why. Let's see it. I don't. You won't see it. You won't see it. I don't know why I'm asking. Thing is, I'll get the kill team, the Night Lord's kill team, and it'll just sit there. It will most certainly sit there for a while. I won't do anything with it. Because I'm a hobby butterfly and I get distracted so easily. So easily. I'm kind of thinking of getting some Chaos Space Marine models. Any recommendations which will set stuff? Well, obviously, the basic one, you could go with just the Chaos Space Marines. They're a great multi-part kit with lots of things on there. It depends on what you want to do, whether you want to just use them to play or whether you want to kind of kitbash them or use them for something else. The Chosen kit is amazing. It's got lots of different things. Yeah, let me just kind of go through little trinkets, you know, chaos trinkets and sigils and all this sort of stuff in there. You know, look, cool pelts and arms. It's several different melee weapons. That's just one sprue, and then this is the other sprue. Look, you've got a huge power maul, 2 lightning claws, power axe. You know, 2 power axes. If you're that way inclined, which would suggest that you can just wield 2 at the same time. That's mental. You know, stuff like that. Great kit. Some marks on there as well if you want marks and Nurgle and Khorne, and there's SLAANESH there. So yeah, we can use that today, couldn't we, to identify SLAANESH. So that's awesome. Flamers, plasma guns, bolt pistols, melters, plasma guns. Just amazing. Great heads as well. Fantastic heads. Sticky out tongues and all that. Lovely kit. Highly recommend. Same with the multi-part tournament captain that just released. He was teased. It's gone. Yeah, some of the stuff is so lagging behind. Maybe do a Talos conversion with the spare Night Lord bits. Yes. I would wait for the box that just got revealed. The Veterans box beer. Yeah, well, there's that as well. Right, so we can just shove this on there if we wanted to. But look at them. I mean, they're great models. Look at them. Just so dynamic as well. And they're beefy. We can go down this route, or we can go, right, let's get the Myrmidons, and we can go, right, shall we have like a fancy loincloth instead? We could do something, couldn't we? We could take that off and shove something else on there instead. We can cut a leg off if we want. Should we cut a leg off and put a kinky leg there? Should we do that? We could do that, couldn't we? We'd have to do a lot of hiding. That's the only thing with that one. But yeah, we could do all different things. Don't quote me with saying kinky leg. That's Aaron's going to get excited. That was the intention, anyway. Yeah, lots of different things we could do. There's obviously you've got a cloak here. We can add a cloak on. It's all attached, but we can cut things up. It's just shout out in the chat what you'd like to see. What would you think we should go for? But yeah, look, great bits. This is a great kit as well. But yeah, we could probably cut most of this off and just leave the belt buckle and put a nice tabard flowing down. You've been seen, Aaron. You've been seen. Because obviously, as you can see, the belt buckle itself is kind of nicely moulded into this abdomen part. I'm thinking dual chainsword would be pretty cool. Yep, dual chainsword. Thing is, I really like the Painbringers weaponry, like their blades. That might work really well. Dual chainswords would be cool though. Did I hear legs? Aaron is just going to say more legs is given a chance. Yeah. So yeah, we could have a little think about that. But what I will do is we will look at arms. Let's do arms. I definitely want to go for this arm. I'm thinking this one here. And we could cut this sword off. What other arms is there? Let's cut it off and let's have a look. The only way we're going to know is if we just cut it off and have a little look how it's going to work. And that's the best way. Obviously that doesn't work if you don't have the kits. Now if anyone knows me by now, I like relaxed poses when it comes to melee weapons. Something about it, I don't know. Arms need to be legs as well. God. Ah, opposable toes. Let me just have a swig of tea, sorry. Hello Milan, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just sipping a cup of tea. I am British after all, so hope you excuse. Yeah, so we've got this arm here. We probably need to trim it down a bit because I don't think this is actually made for this body, but you know, we could place that here and we could change that for one of the Myrmidon blades or something like that. Would be pretty cool. The reason I like those blades is they're very kind of like, they're more, I hate to say this, and more themed along the style of White Scars with this blade. Look at it. I mean, this sort of stuff here, you know, it's just the sort of stuff I think would work really well. So maybe replacing it with that, you know, I think that would be pretty cool. We probably just have to cut. How would we do this? That's the only thing. It's just figuring out how to do it. See, this is the joy of kit bashing and converting. It's just trying to figure out how things are going to work. Or we could literally just grab one of these arms. You know, that'd probably be better, wouldn't it? That'd make more sense. Let's grab one of these arms. Let's just try. I like this one here. This outstretched one. There's me just going against completely what I said when I said I liked relaxed poses for melee weapons. Speaking of White Scars, have you seen the new Hebrew Khan model? Is that the one that was revealed today? I think it was mentioned already. Yeah, amazing if that's the one today. Look, there you go, look. And it's in scale as well, you know, it'll just look cool. And we can just trim this back a bit. Let's get the blue tack out. Let's get the blue tack out, folks. anything White Scars, specific like Horus Heresy as well, White Scars stuff is just awesome. As I was saying, I really like the Stormcaller stuff, the Stormseer, sorry. Would love to do something with along those lines. So just forgive the poor execution of this one here, but so we could do something like that, and then maybe a like a mutated limb coming out the side or something like that. And we can have a look at that, and we can put a banner on there and have to think about how we're going to approach this as well. Look, if we look at it that way, I think it fits quite well. Can you see it, guys? Can you see it? Does it need to be zoomed in a bit more? That'll look pretty cool. What do you folks think? We do that, and we've got loads of iconography we can use as well. Let's have a look at other ones, see what other suggestions we could do. You know what, this looks cool as well. I'm just going to cut everything off. Everything I like is coming off. Something about these blunt, huge mace things. Hello Gordon, welcome to the stream. We're dabbling right now. That might be quite cool. Oh my goodness. Do you know when you just like start doing something and then the ideas start flowing? That's kind of the impression I'm getting. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm thinking something like that. That'd be pretty damn cool as well. Oh! Could we get a weapon of some sort as well? Maybe some sort of gun. They're usually always blooming right-handed, aren't they? We want a left-handed one. You know what? I think this looks really cool. What do you guys think? What do you folks think? I mean, we can easily tuck the backpack behind. Just place that to the side, something like that. Go underneath the backpack quite easily. Yeah, I think that's awesome. And I like the pose as well. This is the pose, I think, that's giving it the vibes for me. I mean, obviously you can. I mean, there's not much else you can do with it. You could obviously that went well with it. Yeah, I'm digging the mace as well, Aaron. Oh God, here we go. It will need a bit of tweaking, and he's got that nice leather kind of arm there as well. Now we can go down the route of either putting like a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad on, or we can put one of them the Painbringer shoulder pads on as well. Yeah, that'd be badass. I think obviously they'd be more likely to have two melee weapons, wouldn't they? Let's just have a... Oh God. Right, I think the mace is a good idea. I'm liking the mace. Again, just shout out if you've got any thoughts. I've got these kits. If you want to know what kits I've got, or you're not too sure, just let me know and I'll go through them some more. But if you can think of anything, let me know. Most of the bloody guns are all the other hand. I'm gonna have to get another one of these kits. You are correct. He has got an empty. It's not very well sculpted thingy, but I know what you mean. Yeah, we can always resolve that by cutting off a handle and just shoving it on if we wanted to. So it's not like a major issue. I've done that before. But normally I would do something very similar to that. Right, let me have a quick look. Chaos Space Marines, here we go. What have we got? I'm sure Gordon will cry at this if I look at it. Oh, there's nothing on here. Nothing on here if that's an actual pistol of any sort. Chaos. It's easily fixed. We can always sort stuff out. So he's got bolt pistols. They're all holding them in their bloody right hand. Yeah, Mason plasma pistol would be cool. I'm just currently looking if I can find a Chaos plasma pistol, or whether I have used them. Oh no, there's a plasma pistol right there. Look at that. So we could do a plasma pistol, however it's on the wrong hand. So we need to bodge it. Which is easily done. As always, you can just cut the hand off and just stick it onto another hand. A la, like this, you know. And there's your pistol wielding hand. I apologise if the camera's not in a good spot. I'm just trying to move stuff around. Let's move this out of the way. Rebooting it, heresy over Dornian heresy, not gonna lie. That's absolutely fine. Everyone's entitled to their own thing. I didn't even know it existed properly until it was mentioned a minute ago. However, I will look into it and have a look at it and see kind of what sort of thing. I'm always interested in new ideas. So we've got a plasma pistol here, and I'm thinking maybe, you know, if we were to stick this hand on. Blue tack is your best friend when it comes to planning out kit bashes. Oh god. So if I was to just do that. I mean, I could, no, that wouldn't work. The way he's holding it is a little bit off. No, there. No, that wouldn't work. Kit bashing time. Go kit mashing. Kit bashing. Okay. I think we're settled with the arm. With this arm. Well, let's work around this. We've got a plasma pistol. Let's get this together, right? Let's start. Let's not like. I'm getting distracted by shinies. That's the thing, and this is the problem with kit bashing. Sometimes we can get distracted quite easily. So we definitely need to trim. See where that joint goes inside there. We need to trim that off. So we'll just take some small cuts off first. Just level it off ever so slightly. And then we'll compare it. Do you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Chaos Lord, the one that came out before Fantasy Battles went, and he was the one who's holding the pommel of his blade, and then holding the spear as well. It kind of reminds me a little bit like that. So yeah, we're going to need to make some more cuts. Just trim down some bits here. Also remember when you're kit bashing and stuff, and I do this a lot, you know, is that you can hide stuff with other stuff. There you go. So not the most crazy of secrets, but you can hide up stuff with stuff. Well done. That's a crazy bit of philosophical thought there. Yeah, we need to like mush this down a little bit more, don't we? So we are going to trim this back a bit. Like you wouldn't believe, and I like to be transparent. You know, you wouldn't believe the amount of stuff of my video kit bashes that I hide stuff with other stuff. You know, because as I always say, you never get it right all the time. It's never perfect all the time. And sometimes you just need to pretend like it never happened. What was that phrase? It's not just good, it's good enough. That's the way I see it. I love that Chaos model. If it gets redone in plastic, that'd be lovely. I believe, do you know what, like I was saying about in AOS 4, I want to do a Slaves to Darkness. The new Vanguard box, the one where you can play just as the Vanguard set, that's got that Chaos Lord in it. So that's awesome. The arm bit is from the Mirmadeshi Painbringers from Age of Sigmar. Sorry, my camera's so far forward. There you go. There we go. Head Knights of SLAANESH. Mirmadesh Painbringers. I hope that helps, Merrick. It's better than bad. It's better than bad. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like to try and be as transparent as I can in my videos when I'm doing the little bit of the talky bit at the end or during it. It's, you know, you're never going to get it right 100% all the time. And obviously, being in a world with videos and stuff like that, you know, it's so easy to glass over or glaze over those moments where, you know, and edit it out. But that's not how the real world works. It makes for a nice smooth video, don't get me wrong, but I like to go honesty. By the way, I'm not saying that anyone's dishonest with what they're doing. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to cause any sort of drama. Working on my own converted Chaos Marines from regular Space Marines. Nice. I did that when I started to do Red Corsairs. I used standard Primaris Marines and literally just chucked a load of like skulls and different bits and all that. Cut off all the Aquilas and the Imperialis off and all that sort of stuff. But then I was like, why am I doing it? Looks cool, but I was like, I just like the Chaos Marine models, so I'll just do that with them. But please, you go ahead. What sort of thing are you going for though? What are you going for, a particular god, or here we go. There we go, look. Right? Does that look right to you? And go for it, everyone. Just shout out what sort of thing you're working on at the moment and stuff like that. You know, I'd love to hear what you're working on. I've got a Discord where people can join if they so wish and share their work and stuff like that. Oh, nice. Flesh Eater Court bits. Nice. Super grim. Like it. There we go, look. Yes. 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 Yeah, it's looking alright. Looking alright. Let's be modest about it. You see, like for example, where the blue attack is sitting right now is there is a gap, and that's where I use a lot of my sprue glue. But what I also use, and I don't show it in there because it's a bit of a weird one in my videos, but I don't show. What I do is I actually see all these shavings. Let's find them. All these shavings. I actually use them, and what I do is I cut them up and I slide them into the gaps and use my glue to melt them, and then they melt into like a liquid. And generally, where they're positioned, because it's such a small gap a lot of the time, it's hidden by the rest of the model. And like I said, if we shove a shoulder pad, a pauldron on the side there, then no one's ever going to know. And it looks like and not only that, it creates a stronger bond between the pieces. There you go, another little behind the scenes thing there for you. I've used what you call Undivided as pseudo word bearers. Nice. That sounds cool. Finished Belial on my consecrators just today, taking a break. Nice. Cool model, Belial. And just stuff or tuning in. Yep. Adarius, I'd check out Adarius's work on Twitter if you don't know. Fantastic artist. Draws a lot of 40k stuff, which is really good. Obviously, I'm sure they do other stuff as well, but I'm painting up some Bloodied. I'm going for an Armageddon Steel Legion vibe. Nice. Bloodied are great. They're a great kill team. They're fun. Current project is painting some Night Lord Raptors. Nice. So you're getting in the theme there. Loyalist chapter on a night world that are secret word bearer successors. Oh, that sounds cool. Very nice. I'm putting together my Black Templar Impulsor. Oh yeah, we convinced Darren to do his Templar, his Impulsor. I think he's cursing our names in the Discord. He said, have a break, treat yourself, bit of a palate cleanser. Here's a giant tank. So I still need to shave a little bit more off, I think. So we're just going to sand this down. Sanding down in these sort of places is a bit awkward. Enraged Gnome, welcome to the stream. I'm kitbashing some Corn Berserkers using the old Forge World Berserker. Oh, nice, cool. Hello, Eggrax. Solid kitbash so far. Thank you very much. We haven't got very far. I've just been chatting to all you lovely folk, but we've established that this pose and this arm looks damn cool. Yeah, my fault with 20 million pieces. Wow. That's diplomacy for you. That's not diplomacy, democracy. That's the word. I know how to speak. Yeah, he lets you, which is 100% his fault. Exactly, Harry. This is the thing, isn't it? Let me have another swig of tea before it goes too cold. Can't be having that. Otherwise, this English man's going to get very angry. Let's see if we can actually get somewhere, shall we? Right. So, again, always, as I say, always compare... Oh, someone's subscribed, I think. Thank you very much for the subscription. Agrax, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Go check out my other kit bashers and convergers if you so wish. Mostly all Space Marine stuff, however, this is managed democracy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as I always say, and you'll hear, Pete the Wargamer saying the same thing as well. Just make small controlled cuts, and you'll slowly get to the point where it's okay. I mean, this fit's not too bad. I could live with that possibly because it'll be hidden a lot of the time. But if you're not, then just make sure you make those small cuts to where you feel comfortable. It's always good checking from all angles as well. Because it looks good from the back. From the top, maybe not too bad, but from the front is a little bit. So what we could probably do is we need to probably sand a little bit more at the back here just to get it to sit a bit different. We might even need to sand like down on here as well if you need to, or something like that. And I want to decide as to how it's going to sit as well. He's kind of like leaning to the side. Do I want it higher up, or do I want it leaning down like that? Leaning down sounds quite cool. Yeah, I don't think I remember either, Harry. I'm not 100% sure what it was now, come to think of it. Yeah, I like the fact that it's like weighing him down ever so slightly, so we'll probably have it tilted ever so slightly down. So that means we need to trim, so let's trim this down a bit here. Don't do me, and cut towards yourself, otherwise we'll get a sliced finger again. That with the Crusader Squad. Yes, Crusader Squad's great. It's got a nice selection of different models. That's what's great about the Crusader Squad. You got some of the old initiates and some sword brethren and sword brother, isn't it? I think you got. There we go. Yeah, I think that's all right. I think I'm all right with that. I can probably just trim a little bit off here, maybe. There we go. You've got to paint them at some point, though, haven't you? That's the thing, Aaron. It's got to be done at some point, so... There is a lot on the Black Templar models. I like them for the bits. I do have a Black Templar Combat Patrol, but I've used a lot of it for bits. Oh, I like the candles on the backpacks. I love them. Stuff like that. Right, shall we commit? Shall we commit to this? Or do I need to do a little bit more finagling? I apologise, I can't see subscriptions, but Simon, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you're well. They might not even be here because it just does that when people subscribe regardless, but thank you very much. Sorry, I keep shaving this one backwards and forwards, but I want to make sure that I can get it as close as to flat as possible. So what we want to do is we want to kind of scoop it this side. Now, as mentioned, I do have a Discord. We've got quite a few other folks in here that are in the Discord. It's a nice little positive community, very small, but we all get along well, and we all try to encourage each other and stuff like that. We've got a nice little group forming. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We can work with that. Let's commit. Let's commit to our first piece that isn't actually of this model. So I've recently moved on to Tamiya extra thin because the glue that I used before literally evaporated. The actual glue, like the stickiness of it, evaporated. So I just couldn't use it anymore. It just wouldn't stick. It was literally water. I might as well just licked it and stuck it together that way. I love the Black Templar. They do have a lot of robes and stuff, but I love the lore of them. So yeah, I mean, they're great. They're like a different way of looking at Space Marines. That's why when the Blade Guard Veteran come out, I was like, hell yeah, because these are cool. These are badass. And like the Stone Guard Veterans and the Company Heroes, they're really, really cool. So I get you for that, definitely. Are all Dawn Heresy models going to be done? Yeah, the logic behind it is that, and I'll be transparent with you, is that Space Marines sell. It's just be straight out there, you know, and that's what helps the channel grow in on itself. Just the Space Marines on its own. Obviously, I want to do more. I want to dabble with more different types of kit bashes and stuff like that. However, I want to grow a good fan base and group of people so that when I do something like that as a video, then it's more accepted, but more, viewed. That's a horrible way to approach it. But you know what I mean. It's kind of received better. Let's put it that way. And then we can just kind of mix and match it and all different types of things. So that's the premise behind it. I've got so many ideas I'd love to do for Xenos and heretics and all that sort of stuff. So I definitely want to do that, and I'd love to stream more as well. I mean, you guys are really showing that it's something that you guys like watching, so that's really cool. There you go. That's all right, isn't it? We can just. That's all right. I like that. Like I said, there's a small gap there, but we can fill that in. Not a problem. We can also use some glue if we wanted to dab onto these areas here, like just here where they connect that's connecting to the holster, and just underneath where the backpack's going to go. We might need to do a little bit of pruning on the backpack, on the back of the backpack at some point, just to get this to work. And I've been an absolute fool, and I haven't removed the mould lines off the weapon, but we can sort that out. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Just ignore my absolute noobness. So yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. Right, let's just put that to the side and let that stew in its own juices. And let's reach towards... I want to get the backpack on, I think, because once I've got the backpack on, we can start manipulating the shoulder pads around the model. So what sort of backpack do we want to go for? There's two on here? No, there's one on the chosen one, and I've got loads obviously on the Chaos Space Marines. There's this one here, which is pretty cool. It's got like almost like fleshy vents in the back. We could go down that route. We could maybe... I want to incorporate this, I think. Maybe something like that, or it might be a bit too much. We'll see. Oh, that'd be cool. That arm, I've just seen that arm there. That'd be damn cool, wouldn't it? You're correct. It never doesn't benefit from a cape. I know what you mean. You are correct. It's always good to have a cape, and I do have a cape here. We can probably work it in. We'll work it in. No capes. No capes. Conversions which done so far. Which one's your favourite? The flail's pretty good too. Where's the flail? On this or on this one? Oh yeah. This. It's got a whip as well. Sorry. Favourite kitbash. Oh. I think out of all of them, the one that I like the look of overall is my Kato Sicarius. I think that's probably the one that I like the most personally. However, the one that I was quite chuffed with, that worked and took probably the most time or the most work, was the Vulcan Histan. That took a lot of work to do. A three-headed flail. Oh, okay. Well, I missed it somewhere, and oh my goodness. Oh, yep. Yep. That does look badass, doesn't it? That would be cool. You could use that as well. That would be a really cool one to use on the right hand. There you go. There's another guy you could use. That'd be awesome. Good shout. I do like the half cape that the Vidirian console captain has. Yeah. Half capes are cool. I mean, these guys have got half capes. One of them's got a half cape somewhere. Where's it? We could maybe utilise that. That comes there. And I think it drapes over. I saw it somewhere. You just have to believe me, because I can't find it right now. There it is. I think that goes over. If that's over a shoulder, so there we go. Over there, or a chest. Number 44. Number 44. And then let's have a look at the back end of this one. Number 44, and that one is 56. Let's look at the instructions, shall we? Let's be a bit more sensible with this. Kitbash came together really well. Thank you, Darius. I appreciate that. I think the mace is really good, though. It looks the mace design they actually use. That's what I'm thinking. You know, the big ones that they swing. Yes, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. You can make two different types of these. You can make the pain bringers, or you can make the twin souls. And they're the ones with all the kind of like. There's the twin souls. They've got the whips and the flails and the big mace thing. But we can go see this Pain Master here. Look, he's got this thing that goes across his... Oh, yeah, should we have a little dabble of that? Let's do that. Right, so it's his chest. That's why it's his chest. I don't think we're going to get that to work, unfortunately, folks. Which is unfortunate. No, I don't think we're going to get that to work. Should I do? Oh. Should I do a lightning claw on the other one? Half cakes remind me of the Hobbit cakes and the Lego Lord sets. That is a chest, yeah, you are correct. My favourite conversions would either be the Ulrich Slag, considering I didn't expect the firstborn arm to still work so well with the Prime's body. And Ezekiel, I appreciate it, thank you. Yes, I was pleasantly surprised by that Ulrich one as well. But as I say, you can hide a lot of things with a lot of things, and I managed to hide a lot of the arm and stuff under that huge cloak of his. I don't want to shatter any illusions, but how you use the arms from the company champion made me get my own. Oh, cool. That's a Suchusa. Well, as I've always said, when people kind of say, oh, you know, I've done this because of your videos, I'm like, oh, that's just the best. It's so cool. It's if I inspire a single person to try something new or to have their own attempt at something that they wouldn't normally do, then oh, that's a great feeling. So I really appreciate that, and I'm glad I could help. Right, let's have a little look. Let's have a little play, folks. Like I said, I could do a lightning claw. Yeah, I used the arms. Well, you saw with the thingy with Darius. You saw with Kato that I used the heresy arms. Fafnir Ran I think is slightly bigger than a standard tactical marine, I think, but the arms shouldn't be any much bigger. Right, I'm digressing, and I'm trying to think of what to do next. I need your help, folks. What should I go for next? Should we do some sort of... Should we do a power fit? We've got power fist. We've got some lightning claws. Depends how the lightning claw goes, doesn't it? I don't like the way that this one goes. It fits in the wrong place. Or should we go for... We should go for pistol, shouldn't we? We should go for plasma pistol. Right. I've seen a kitbash using the Mark 6 ones for Stern Guard, and in my opinion, they're almost better scaled for them than regular marines. Oh, nice! I'll have to look at that. Well, post a link to it or something, Darius, if you see it anywhere. Let me know. I'd love to see them. They're so cool. I've got so many kits out there here, folks. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. And that's not weird, humble brag. That's just true. Still kind of want to use one of these SLAANESH tabards. Also like that. This arm's cool. Having the mace is enough melee. Yeah, but then I thought this badass arm would be really cool, holding a loyalist helmet in its hand. Oh, beg your pardon. Oh, misses. Let me cut it out. Let's just try it. Just humour me, yeah. It's humour. But any questions anyone has for anything, let me know. Oh, that's cool. Could have it like that. We need to cut that bit off, I think. It looks like he's like from The Godfather or something. And maybe we could cut it down at an angle. We could keep this back piece easy, but this little side doohickey, you know what, we're going to commit. We've got to commit to see. It's very unlikely I'm going to be using these models for anything else. So, and if I do want to, we'll just get some more. Shh, don't tell. And then we can have it like this. Let's stick it. Let's stick it. Blue tack it. Yep. And actually, do you want to show? Shall I show you my bit of flayed skin that I did for my He's gonna make you. I'll make you enough you can't refuse. What about that, folks? What do you think of that? And then have him looking this way. Yeah. Down? No, down doesn't work because where the cloak is, it's got to go down like that. Let me just put that there for a moment. Let's see if I've got it. Have I got him? No, I've got him in my cupboard. So I've got, next to me I have a drawer full of half-finished stuff. Like my Nurgle infected navy breeches. Navy pox. No, he's just sitting there, look. Need to finish these guys off. Some point, yeah, look, there's another one there, look. Anyway, claw is good. Yeah, I think he looks cool. I think that looks pretty cool. And then I think maybe we'll cut the belt buckle off this, stick it on, and then we'll just get a nice SLAANEShy. Oh god, I can't see it. So I put the belt buckle, cut that off there. And then put a nice SLAANEShy kind of cloak down there, and again, like, oh, said it? Sorry, it was like Fatey said, is make it flayed flesh. No, I didn't. I'll get them out quickly. Hang a second. They're just up on my shelf here. Yeah. And then I made like a quick one the day after, just using a standard Necron body. Yeah. But I never painted them. I don't know whether to paint them or whether to give them away. And then folks can do what they want with them. Maybe. I don't know. I quite like this one. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, a bit of a crazy one, that one. So yes, I'm thinking this looks cool. We've not got a ranged weapon associated to it as of yet, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. They're like normal skill skulls to me. Yeah, they were Dornian Heresy iron hands. So basically like Necron, yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think this is good. So let's take this off. blue tack to get the blue tack off. Sorry, let's do this, get this rid of this. Also, if you can think of any other ideas as what you'd like to see me have a little go at, let me know. You know, we've got that list below. Should be in the description of this stream as well. This is a bad idea. What am I doing, Darren? You mentalist. Right. Absolute madman. Cutting towards myself. You would have thought I'd learned with the slice of my finger. Where is it? I'm just showing myself up now because I can't see it anymore. I cut my finger. No, it's not there. Let's compare that. Whenever I want to do like chaosy based kit bashes or anything like that, you know, I always like to go and check out Shiva on Instagram. Their Red Corsairs are literally sublime. If no one's seen them before, you should go check them out. So we've already got someone suggested they want to see next. They want to see Nurgle Blood Angels, which is a great combination. Well, I know it's a combination on Dawn Heresy anyway. So, but that'd be cool to do. You can kind of get away with a lot of things if you're doing anything Nurgle, can't you? Get rid of this before I start like sticking everything on like I did with that weapon. Let's get rid of all these other small bits of plastic that I've missed. Yeah, and also if you could like the stream, anything like that would be, as I always say, the most important thing about my channel is if you enjoy what I do and you like my content, just chuck me a like and a comment. Oh, bye. Blurgles. No, that's what they should be called. That's it now. Blurgles. Sounds like the new thing, like the new fad toy that kids get. Blurgles. Blurgles. Our Lord and Saviour Pete did a Nurgle Sanguinius. Yes, it was a damn cool. It looked cool. And there, see that bit of art in the top left-hand corner of the screen. That's that person also did a Nurgle Blood Angel version as well. Kind of drawing. So yeah. Looking at your kitbash ideas, have you seen the Lich's Laboratory video? It's a 2-hour long video. I have not. Mythos. Oh yeah, Mythos Angelica Mortis. No, I haven't. I just, to be honest, I'm not too clued up on that anyway. The Mythos Angelica Mortis, and I just kind of stumbled across it, and I thought, oh, that would be a cool idea. But I haven't. No, I'll have to check that out. 3-hour long video. Hey, well, if it's good, it's good. I don't care how long it is. It's quite. It's like. Is there not 20? Is there 20 or is it 12? 21 chapters or 12 chapters? Yes, exactly. Buy now, new Blurgles. Squish them, throw them, pull them, Blurgles. From Tommy. Blurgles part balanced breakfast. Oh god. I don't want to eat anything a Blurgle gave me. Put them in your lunchbox. Put them in your pocket. No matter where you go, always take your pluggles with you. Isn't there Tazinchian Raven Guard? That sounds sweet. Yes, there is. Of course, that's birds, and birds. 100% would be nice. More birds for your birds. Bird for the bird god. Feathers for the feather throne. There you go. I've just invented that right off the top of my head. Was anyone? This is kind of random question, but also relevant to what we're talking about. Has anyone heard of a band called Gunship? That's the first question, because you need to know that. And if you have you heard the new album? Because on it, there's a song called Blood for the Blood God. And I'm wondering whether they actually know what it's from, or whether it's just a complete coincidence. There you go. That's good. That's good, folks. I'm happy with that. You've all convinced me that this is a good idea. Let's tidy these up as best we can. I'm very keen to paint this one, by the way. The Mythos and Gigamortius are basically 20 chapters sworn to keep the region. Yes, yeah, I'm aware of it now. I had a little, like a little foray into the lore of it, and that's why I kind of put it on the list, because I thought it's such a cool idea. And obviously, the chapters themselves are quite niche group of chapters, so I thought that would be interesting. But I did not know someone had done it, so now I feel like that might be something that I do at a later date, because I don't want to tread on anyone else's toes. Obviously, you know, everyone can do their own attempts at things and try, but if someone's doing well from it, I don't want to jump on that. All that white is so enticing to paint, isn't it? Yeah, Harry. All right. I'm just totally seen. I've been seen. I mean, look, here you go. Look, here's my Inferno. To be fair, I started painting my Infernus Marines when I got bloody Leviathan, and I haven't finished them to the point where I literally have to blow the dust off them. But yeah, look. White scars are awesome. In fact, let me get the Sergeant, because he's got better markings on him. Where are you? Where are you? And he's not got a helmet on. Which makes no sense. But, you know, I need to go for the White Scar upgrade kit. There we go. Yeah, look. I like painting white. I think the thing I love about it, one, I love red. So painting red on top of the cool white armor is really cool. And I do enjoy freehanding White Scar iconography. I like the tribalistic stuff. That's why I think I'm kind of like teetering towards Space Wolves as well. I want to do a Phobos strike squad as Space Wolves, is because of the tribalistic stuff that you can get on there, and I quite like them. No, Imperial Fist, nothing wrong with Imperial Fist, my friends. Nothing wrong. Here you go. Here's my Reaver Sergeant. I'm kind of digressing, and all I've done is literally just shoved a old Space Wolf head on him. But I'm going to paint him up as the Hounds of Morkai, because I really like the darker grey tone of the Hounds of Morkai, with the knee pads being the proper Space Wolf and the shoulder pads being the Space Wolf grey. Yeah. Don't. I've got so much stuff up. I can't show you what's up there because there's so much stuff that I haven't done. Right. Anyway, again, I'm digressing. Let's get this glued on, shall we? Yes, they're cool. Yep, I can never paint white like that clean. Don't use white. That's my tip. My tip for painting white is don't use white. So it sounds like a cop-out, doesn't it? I'm sure people are like, yeah, well, I know that. Want some more useful information, please? I do have a little tutorial guide thing on how I did it. Just shove that there. Shove that on there so it's glued on. Let's get my one of my look. Shh, Aaron, see? Not just you, mate. This is good because look how soft these bristles are. You can apply your foundation and get rid of all the little flaky bits of thing on there. Yeah, so basically the way I do my white scars, I base them all in Celestra Grey, which is like an off-white. And then I use Orthwan Grey to highlight and White Scar to finish highlighting, ironically. Same thing for black. You want a black armor. Don't paint black. Exactly. You can get away with it a bit more in black. I would agree with you on that, Fatey, but I think you can get away with it a little bit more with black than you can with white. As long as your highlight color choice is good, because obviously you can use like blue to highlight. Whereas on white, you can't really, if you use pure white, you can't really highlight on that. If that makes sense? Whereas black, you can always highlight higher. You can use grey, you can use blue, you can use brown. Some browns, I've seen people use brown on black armour. But general rule of thumb, yeah, it's probably a good idea not to... Should we go for a cloak? Should we go for a cloak? Shall we? Should we do the little flayed skin there as well on the front, do you think? Or should we do that? See, now that the hanging bit of skin cloth is there, that's kind of now interacting with it now, this droopy bit. So I'm more and more inclined to think that we should try and add one of these loincloths from the pain bringers instead. Thankfully, we've still got a lot of the detail here, so well, we've got that actually. Chainmail. We could cut the chains off. I think maybe the chains might be a good idea if we got rid of them. Yeah, that's a good shout, I think. Get rid of the chains. We keep this one. Get rid of these, or reduce it down a bit, something like that. What do you folks think? Because it's getting a little bit busy over this side of the model. That's my worry. And because it's sweeping so far to the side, whereas this bit of skin is drooped a bit more vertical rather than kind of flowing, it kind of shatters the illusion a little bit. So I think maybe if we get rid of this, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. So we could cut it back. Let's get my blue tack out. We could cut it back completely, and we can use something to cover up this area in the corner here, or we could just cut a little bit back and leave a little bit of chain hanging. Now I do have, I'm sure I saw a Slaanesh symbology somewhere. It was on my chosen, wasn't it? Was it? Yes, it was. So we do have this. So we could like mask some of it. Have you seen the Blood Angels army from a few years ago that were featured on the official One website? Who used Primarchs for special characters, Conrad Kurz and Astra. Oh no, I haven't. That sounds incredibly cool. If you can get hold of that or find it, let me know. Love to see it. Yeah, we could probably do something like this. Maybe. Yeah, let's try that. So we're going to cut this down. And this down here. Get rid of these. Keep the chains. You want to keep the chains because we might be able to add them onto something else. Just cut them down for now. There you go. Look, it's less busy over this side now. Even with just the chains cut down, it's less busy. And we're going to probably paint the cloth inside there as flesh as well, as the suggestion, the flayed flesh. So send him up there. So let me find the small little symbol again that I've decided to put back because oh, there's another plasma pistol. Oh. What do you know? Well, I want to try and get a bit further along before it's time to head off. Not that I'm going yet, by the way, 'cause it's only 9 o'clock. Oh, that's a keeper. God, I understood that reference. Is it that way? No, it's definitely this way. So yeah, I'm thinking like putting it here, and we can kind of mask the chains where the chains were going to be. In fact, what we'll do is we'll see where these two chains are up here. It's quite hard. I'm like, this fits perfectly there against the two links. So if we cut from down there, we can nicely hide where we've just shaved, and then we can connect it to there. I am putting it the right way around, aren't I? Yeah, I think I am. I make a grievous error when you put like a sculpted shoulder pad on the wrong arm. Someone's bound to comment on it. Yeah, that's right. I was right. I'm glad you do the same. Yeah. I think we're probably roughly around the same age. And I'm not saying you have to be older to have seen Austin Powers, but you know. Let's just shave these off a bit. Shave these down. Apologies on not screwing. What brushes do I? Oh, I've got my brushes here, right here. A mixture, really. It depends on what I'm doing, but rather than being so vague, let me explain. So for my basing, I either use something like Army Painter Monster Brush, just to slap paint on. Oh, there's the change. Yeah, it's quite small, isn't it? Sorry. I've got also these for basing. The standard Citadel base brush. What did I say? Oh, area brush. Anyway, yeah, it does the job. I'm holding it there. You can't see it. Holding it there. Yeah, it does the job. But I also have some more detailed brushes, specifically the Winsor & Newton Rosemary & Co. Not Winsor & Newton, sorry, Rosemary & Co. Kalinsky Sable ones. Not ideal because it's sable, but it does well for me, and that's what I use to do a fine detail. Usually do freehand on that, or sometimes glazing on that as well. But literally that's all. Oh, really? I mean, I've got things like, I've got various selection of brushes, but I kind of just switch between them. You kind of get into a flow and into a feeling of what's working for you and what's not. So I think not to sweat it too much. I mean, you can. Some people just swear by nylon brushes, you know, some synthetic brushes. You know, craft ones you can get in the craft shop, and they say they work just fine. Some people are like, no, they need to be proper brushes or something like that. But you know, go with whatever feels comfortable with you. I feel like I'm going to cut myself if I do this bit, so let me just snip this off here. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, people try to claim that having a more expensive brush makes you paint better. There's obviously factors that help. For example, the way it retains the paint, the way it obviously holds it in the belly of the brush, and all those sort of factors and features. But I don't think that will level up your game. I don't think that's a tool that you need to level up your game when it comes to painting, or that it instantly level up your game. Because what you might find is that the way you use it is completely different to the way you use your current brushes, and then sometimes it just doesn't feel natural anymore. Yeah, that's fair. I use the Artist Opus for detail, but Quick Work Standard Citadel. Yeah. I mean, I haven't got any Artist Opus ones. I've just got, you know, I'd love some. They're just quite expensive, and I don't know if they'll be any better than what I use. You know, of course, if they want to send me some, I won't say no. But you know, I'm not. Wow, that was very beggy of me, wasn't it? Anyway, let's move swiftly on. So that will fit. That'll work nicely there. We'll just tidy this up over here. Yeah, I've just got a mixture of Citadel, third-party brushes like the Rosemary & Co. are great. They're just expensive. Curious, is it really a project without any little licks and cuts and some blood sacrificed? This is very true. This is very true. My last kitbash before my Lysander. No, was it? No, it was with my Lysander. Yeah. That's the one that I actually really did do a number on myself. On one of these fingers. Here, I think it was. This one here. And that's using like good quality blades. You know, I was just being a bit impatient and a bit of a douche. So give away paint mini brushes. I'd feel bad. I'd feel bad taking brushes though, because I don't show my painting, and I feel like that's literally the complete opposite. Good question. What do you folks think? You think I should paint it? I like the idea that the trim is purple. That's really cool. But what do you folks think? Do you think I should use what's on there, or do you think I should kind of give myself a little bit more? Oh, it's gone. That question's gone. It was still red. You're correct. The question is gone. It was literally about would I. Literally, AK-47 said about painting that, but it's disappeared. So I'm assuming they deleted it. Well, if it's blood, it would be suitable. Yeah. Why use blood on a blood technical paint? Blood for the blood god technical paint when you can just use your own blood. Do not do that at home, kids. Should do red. Red for a white. I would say red's not very Slaaneshi. I would have to say that, unfortunately. Purple is Slaaneshi. Welcome back, Brother Nidus. I need to stop. Purple trim would work really well. But yes, I think it would as well. Just trim this down a bit so I can get nice. But you see what I mean? Hide stuff with other stuff. Look, I mean that's not a perfectly trimmed down piece of stuff, but if I just shove that there and I get some glue on there, by Jove, you wouldn't even know unless you watch what I just said and listen to what I just said. There you go. Depends where the red comes from. I think we've been establishing. You would heretic scum. If this goes well and I somehow miraculously get to make a whole White Scar, Slaaneshi White Scar army, I'm coming for your Black Templars, Aaron. Death to the False Emperor and all that jazz. Even though I like Space Marines. Purple trim does look good on the example, yes. It does, depends on... Yeah, but white scars aren't white scars without some they're red. It can have purple, but it needs some red. It does need some red. I think I had red on the shoulder, one of the shoulder pads there. And it's got it all on the iconography. Maybe a mixture of red and purple trim. Well, a bit like how the red Corsairs are with their black, bronze and red. That's very like all over the shop, isn't it, sometimes? Oh, it's on now. Just remember you called me out. Thing is, Aaron, I know I can call you out on it because I'll never get it done. So I can hide behind that. Although people are going to hound me, aren't they, now? You're all going to hound me. Where's your Slaaneshi White Scars? Sorry, I just want to kind of like balance this on, see if it fits nicely. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let me just clean that bit up. Yeah, same. See? And I've already like said that I'm going to paint up a Slaves to Darkness army for Age of Sigmar. This is never going to happen. None of it. What I've just said is going to happen. Even the Slaves to Darkness. Let's be honest. Both just grey armies doing it. Yeah. Yep, that's the way. Theatre of mind when it comes to paint. Thing is, though, Aaron, you'll be more likely to finish it than I would because you stick to your Black Templar, whereas I get distracted. And I'm producing videos as well when I can, so I think if I'm building Slaaneshi Marines way easier by the end of the 10th edition, trust me. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any slaves? Oh yes, I do. I have the old start collecting box. I actually will he leave the gun holster on his leg? Possibly. We can probably do something to make it look like there's a gun in there. Or we can just use theatre of mind and pretend there's a gun there. Shh. So that's it. You're all now holding me accountable, aren't you? This is what's happening. You're all ganging up on me, you bullies. Here come the excuses. Right. What I was going to say, I do have a Slaves to Darkness models. I've used a lot of them. I used some of them to make painting tutorials years ago on this channel, of how to, I kind of slightly kitbashed and painted how to make a Khorne themed Warriors of Chaos and a Tzeentch themed Warriors of Chaos. You can check that on there now. It's very old videos, very bad. And Raveni's literally holding me accountable, which this scariest meta players of imaginable. Is that with the Chaos Lord on it? Yeah, the Kardarak, yeah. Yeah, Kardarak, yeah. I've still got all the knights intact. Let me go anyway. I've still got all the knights intact, so I can start with them. Or I could just buy the whole new Vanguard set. And I want to get the Dark Oath army box when it comes out. And I can use a lot of the Warcry Chaos kits as well. So some of the Iron Golems and stuff like that would be awesome. In fact, all about Iron Golems, this is a complete different tangent. I saw someone kitbashed Chaos Votan. And the helmets they use with the Iron Golem head and helmets. Oh my lord, they look damn cool. I don't think purple works for Slaanesh White Scars. I think lean heavy on gold. Daunian Law for scars is opulent. Lots of gold, lots of jewels, maybe some furs, silks. Yeah, we can go with that, Sumo. It's a good suggestion. We'll have a little play. And no, I wasn't ganging up on you. I was giving you a hint, a really good hint about something. It's just all of you ganging up on me, brother. It's just all of you. Hello, Brady. Brady? Oh, sorry, Brady. It would be Brady, wouldn't it? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining. There you go. Look, just a little Slaanesh symbology there. I'll see if I can find it, actually. Yeah, look, that fits perfect now. Look. What do you think, folks? Yes. And it just stays. I'm going to hold them there. Perfect. Right, let's go to... let's go here. So let's go to Instagram. Let me... Oh, no, not intercessors. There you go. Start typing in, and it comes up with intercessors as the first one. That's, you know, that I convert Space Marines far too much. Profile. We got a message from someone here. Saved. Minis. Let's see if this works. Oh no, it's the wrong button. Window capture. Does that work? No, it doesn't. So let me turn the camera off. And transition. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, sweet. Nice. Okay. Thank you very much. I was too lazy to do it. That's fair enough. Thank you very much for your suggestions. I appreciate it. And thank you for supporting and being part of the channel. But there's the Chaos Votan. Oh, my life. You know when you like go, yeah, I'm quite content doing this. I'm quite content doing that. Then you see something. You just see something and you're like, I've got to do that. That's now my new thing. Very cool. No, I don't know if they've done any more. Let me go into the Blightforge. Have a look. Hold on. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Don't look at these because they're better than mine. Look away. Look away. Oh my life. Why am I not? I am following. I was gonna say, why am I not following them? Look at that. Oh. Please. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Oh my life. The painting as well. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Go and follow Blight Forge. Oh, look at that. Bless my blimey. Oh, right, okay. There's enough. That's enough. That's enough. No, but honestly, go and check their stuff out. Amazing. Right, let's get back, because you get distracted me again. Let's go back. And people are like, for God's sake, you're kit bashing. What's going on? Yeah. Immaculate. Credit where credit is due, that is for sure. Beautiful, beautiful minis. Stick that bad boy on there. That is on Instagram, someone called Blight Forge. Yeah, yeah, you want to go and check them out and check more of their work out, go for it. Yeah, totally up for supporting other folks, other creative folks. Well, I try to anyway. I try and do my best to be an inclusive community. And to be honest, your conversions are better on the simple fact they're more achievable. You do something realistic and plausible, not bad. Don't understand. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. I'm not underselling myself. I'm just being a little bit silly, that's all. But when I do feel sometimes that when I do, not squirrel, don't. When I do my conversions, sometimes I do feel like, because sometimes I use a lot of kits, I feel I push a lot of people away that don't have access to a lot of kits or can't get access to a lot of kits. That's why I tried to start off with a model that you can use a lot of the parts for. That's the idea anyway. Doesn't always happen. Okay, this guy's looking cool. I'm quite happy with this guy so far. We now need to figure out, we need to sort out the backpack. That's stuck on firmly. That's stuck on firmly. Let's have a little think of the backpack, shall we? We can go for a standard Chaos Marines backpack. We've got some nice ones here, you know, some generic ones. Classic. Are there any ones that are like, you could do the classic one, or the one that comes with, I've only got those ones anyway, or the one that comes with the Chosen, which is the only one I've got left because I've used it for other projects, is this one here. And it's got like almost biological vents sticking out the side. Spack here. Poor choice of phrasing, isn't it, really? Yeah, or something like that. But the reason I want to get the backpack sorted now is because then we can start messing around with the shoulder pads and how the pauldrons are going to sit on. Because at this moment we've just stuck the arms on and we've not tested any shoulder pads. Good idea, brother. That is a good idea. The Chosen one looks awesome. Yeah, I think it looks awesome, doesn't it? Yeah. The Chosen stuff looks awesome anyway. Yeah, brother. Yep, I like the idea. I'm gonna print this off. I'm gonna clip this off, and we will have a little dabble. See what it looks like. Plus we've got to see whether it fits on with everything. Well, look at that. Absolutely no problem with clipping or anything like that. We'll use that one. But as I said, the reason we're doing the backpack now is because the reason I said is we don't know whether the shoulder pads are going to fit or not. Let's tidy these up. So then what we can do, we can slowly chip away at the shoulder pads if needed to make sure they fit. Well, I tell you what, if this turns out alright, this one particular model, I will do like a Lord next, yeah? I will do a Lord next. A SLAANESH White Scar Lord. This is more like a, should we say it's like a champion? Let's say it's a champion, yeah? This is a champion. But I'll do a Chaos Lord. And if I feel like I get into a flow, a mojo of doing it, then we'll go from there. We've got a choice of whether we go helmeted or barehead. Again, I'll put that to you folks. But the choices we've got, we can just go straight up Chaos Space Marine, or we can go like proper SLAANESH. We can go Demonette. If we wanted to, Demonette head, we could go for one of these open top Painbringer heads, open top unhelmeted Painbringer heads. We'll just mess around with them, shall we? Should we just mess around and have a little look what we can do? Oh yeah, speaking mini building, what clippers would you recommend me? I have a pair of the shittest clippers I could find on the online store. Apparently they're only copycat worth £3-ish. Lord on a bike. Oh my god, Snowy. Now you're being naughty. And that's good. I like it. It's a good idea. Right, clippers. Hang on a second. So I use... Let me just trim this because I'm halfway through it. So for most of my stuff, I use the Red Grass Gaming clippers. They are amazing. These are the sprue cutters. So these are primarily used for cutting pieces off sprues. So I wouldn't recommend to use them to cut bits of plastic off, because that's what they're designed for. However, they do a good job at doing that. Yeah. So you can use them. There are ones called nippers that they do. They do these and they do nippers. The nippers are more designed for kind of cutting other bits of plastic off and stuff like that. These are fantastic. I do have an affiliate link in the description below. You know, shameless plug there. If you do want to get some, they're great. I got sent these by Red Grass Gaming for nothing, and these are amazing. I love these. However, if you want to just like use some ones that are just straight up cut the crap out of things, like chunks of plastic that are a bit more heavy duty, as you can see the tips are slightly more chunky on these ones. These are from Revel modelling. These are quite cheap as well, and I think these are great. I've used these ones as well, but these are, sorry, but shaky cam. These are the Games Workshop ones. They are awful. I'm sure you are aware. As you can see, the handles slip down, these bits come unlocked, and as you can see, look at how nice and straight these are. Yeah, don't recommend. You can use them for like cutting random bits if you wanted to, but yeah, these are the two I use. Usually I go straight to these. That's my advice anyway. If you do a Lord, it should be on a Hellstrider, and you could use that as a bike. That's a good shout. I need to stop. Wait, now that Snow mentions it, why isn't this White Scar on a bike? Shh. A White Scar Chaos Lord on a kitted out bike would be awesome. Really going into the theme of going faster. Yes, definitely. Thank you very much for the subscription. I can't read the name, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry, but thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome. I'm a big proponent of helmets on Marines. It would be dumb to go helmetless on the battlefield. Chaos may be dumb, but Chaos Marines aren't stupid. No, but they are chaotic. Fraugenstein? Fraugenstein. Thank you very much for this subscription. That's the name there. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome. I hope you're well. But yes, brother, they are chaotic by their very nature. So you never know, do you? That's the thing. But we can play. The GW ones look like something a Chaos lover would use. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're getting at. Right. So we can stick this lovely. We won't stick it on, commit to it yet. What we'll do, we'll blue tack it. Because that's the best course of action right now for this. So let's get some blue tack. There's some. There's some everywhere. But even the yes, yeah. There's not a lot of bikes. White Scar. I can't wait for a White Scar refresh, range refresh. I hope they get the same treatment as Black Templars and bloody Dark Angels and stuff like that. You know, very likely to happen very often or soon. But I'd love it. I would absolutely love it. So there's the backpack. Twist it a little bit there. Maybe it's SLAANESH demon head. Yeah, I'll show you what I've got in a second. Let's get a helmet for protection. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Look, here's the options. We're all talking about helmets, so let's get down to the options. So we've got obviously your standard Chosen. Where are they? There isn't any on here. Is there? Hello? We've got some Chosen helmets. Like these. Good old horn dude. And then we've got some other ones over here. And some of these. Obviously the issue I have is I don't think they feel very White Scarry. If that makes sense. And then we've got some helmetless guys. This guy with a top knot, which is super White Scar. And then we've got a guy with a maw with a tongue sticking out. It's upside down. And then just a guy with a big rebreather. Or we could use a Painbringer helmet, which is what we've been using a lot of the parts for, and they have these huge plumes of hair that come down. Now the problem with that is obviously it's going to clip the backpack. Or we've got things like this. Look at this Mohawk demon head. We've got what else we got? Oh, look at this one. This one's cool. It's annoying that it's to the side. This one, look at this one. Oh, it's got a massive top knot as well. We've got this one. Look, it's got a gimp mask. These are from the Painbringers, so that's looking promising. Or we've got Demonettes. But obviously they're more long wispy hair, so I don't think they'll be quite... You can get the bald ones, I think. Have you got the bald ones? Yeah, well, we've got ones like this. Look at that one, that's a cool one. But they're more... I think they're more Sylvan-y. That's the feel like it. I think the Painbringer stuff is good. Chaos might be down, but stylish. There we go. I've skipped some chat. Sorry. Gassing. I'm gassing. The bike faction without a Lord on a bike. Yeah, Space Wolf have Lord, a Wolf, and 3 mountain characters. Yeah. We're doing helmets for style and convenient access with intoxicant. Yeah. And convenient access. Yeah, exactly. And smell some SLAANESH heresy. Hi Stephen, welcome to the stream. There is utter heresy going on. I have the basic army painted clippers, but they're from Chinese copycat brand. They're similar to your Rebel ones, but red. Those ones are fine for just hacking at big bits of plastic. You're dumb not to show your beautiful, perfect visage on the battlefield chaos. But no helmets. So we've got Fatey, no helmets, and Brother is all helmet. Oh yeah, I wouldn't brace for white skies anytime soon. Prepared with Blood Angels, Summer and Space Wolves. Yeah, you're right. I know. I feel like Tau needs some new models at some point. Did new Farsight. I reckon they probably will. Gotta have a top knot. Needs a top knot. Gotta have a top knot. Gotta go top knot. Recently got Kill Team Pathfinder doing. Yeah, they're just an upgrade kit though. Huh? Comment got deleted. I'm working on doing Heresy KT myself. Oh, nice. Oh, what you working on there, Frogenstein? I thought they were just some of the models of the Pathfinder pack. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, they are just like generic, the Pathfinders, but with an upgrade kit. Gimp mask. Bring out the Gimp. The Mohawk one looks cool. Channing Tatum. Maybe the Chaos Marine head with the Painbringer top knot. One, try adding some Demonette bits to his belt like claws. Two, try adding some Painbringer normal Marine helmets. At some point you will have to make more, so don't go too for details on everyone. And it's true. Legionary kit has a... Did I use that? You're calling me out on this now, and I think I've used it. Yeah, the only one I've got from there is the super smiley guy. The word bearer guy. With the guy who looks like... Basically, he's the Balefire Acolyte. And then the other laughing guy. I've used the top knot one elsewhere. Chaos Space Marines. Have I got a top knotted one here? Yes, I do. I think this is one you meant, wasn't it? This one here. I think that's the one you meant, isn't it? Yeah. AK-47. You can call me Frog. I've been a Black Legion Imperial Fist and the Corn Spetter. Nice. Oh, I'm going to have to do that. I can't wait to do them at some point. Right, so we've got lots of thoughts in the chat as to what one we could use. So let's go through the ones I think would be cool. So I've noticed those heads as well, by the way. That one's got 3 eyes. An Iron's forehead, iron, and a bionic guy. And there's that one as well. It's got like a horrible maw, like good toothy maw. Anyway, I digress. So we could use a standard Chaos Marine top knotted helmet. We could use a top knotted unhelmeted guy who's got a 3rd eye, bionic eye from the Chosen kit. There we go. Doesn't look very Slaanesh-y to me. Maybe he's got a grimace on him. He's got a grimace. Or we could use something Painbringery. He looks pretty cool. This one looks pretty cool as well here. Let me just measure them against a helmetless head quickly. Just a quick comparison. Yeah, they're alright. It's slightly smaller, but I think we'll get away with it. Yeah. So use a smiley one on this one as well. Or we got these ones. It's that smiley one here. I think that's the one you're referring to. Should go heavily on details. Would probably be this guy, aka the champion console. Something. Yeah, exactly. One should go heavily on details. Here is an idea that's heresy. Chaos Black Templars. I know. That's just. I think that is the case. I think they are the same as the Imperial Fists in the Heresy. They are Black Legion. I think the Painbringer is slightly too slim for a Marine head. Shall we like cut one out and have a look, shall we? And then we can go, oh no, that looks silly, or that looks good, or whatever our decision is. Should we cut one of the Painbringer ones out and then have a look, and then we know, don't we? And then we can say for certain whether we want that or not. Let me have a quick look. There's some demonic ones on here as well, look. Oh, there's the Balefire Acolyte one. I just skipped head day. Oh dear. This one's well, look, it's got a tongue sticking out. He's got a top knot and a tongue. I didn't see that one. Oh, I'm going to have to cut that one out and have a look. Top knot and tongue action. We'll cut the other ones off and we'll have a little look. Don't ever speak to me and my Black Templars again. Oh no, the top knot doesn't fit and the head is far too small. It's far too small. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that is unfortunate. The Painbringer ones might be okay because they are helmeted. But it's not looking very good at the moment. I have to go top knot, tongue just for principle. Unfortunately, we are. Yeah, it won't work. Well, at least we can say we tried. We would have regretted it if we didn't even give it a good go. So the unhelmeted ones are not the way forward, unfortunately. So the Gimp Mask is out the question as well. And the Mohawk is out the question because the head's too small. Let me try this one. Yep, all these bits will be kept. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, brother. I love it. See, look, you're just thinking of these ideas just to make me want to, just make me do it, aren't you? I'm going to have to bloody do it now when I say that with a love. Oh, let me stick that in. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that. This might work. What do we think? What do you think about this? I'm going to hold this. You're going to have to build a whole squad. I know. I know. What have I done? You guys see that all right? Is that? That's pretty cool. He's got this horribly scarred like face, and he's got these like his brow and his nose are like connect together. God, he looks like a fat elder. Especially without the shoulder pads. Yeah, well obviously the shoulder pads, we're going to add them on and see how that goes in a minute. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling that as well. I do really feel. I mean, right. Let me cut out the chosen one with the top knot. You're right. It does look Anoni. Yeah, that's the demonic. Let me cut out the other ones we've been suggested, and we'll go from there, shall we? Yeah, believe me, I don't want to lean into some horrific stereotype at all. Let's the I don't know if that's a Balefire acolyte. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's got that literal raised eyebrow, hasn't he? So now that you've seen this, and we take this off, and we get another bit of blue tack because you know blue tack's our friend, and we stick on the grimacing Balefire acolyte head, which I can't believe I haven't used yet. That's the another option. I think it's lacking something, if I'm honest. This one. So basically he'll be obviously for the Daunian Heresy it's obviously happened, but it's set. We're now 10,000 years into the future, like 40k. So it's 40k, but Daunian Heresy. So this would just be a champion, like a Chaos champion, as what you'd get now, but a White Scar descent. Oh yeah, we're gonna Kabuski. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping. Yeah, we're gonna get shoulder pads on the arms for sure. I'm just trying to debate at the moment as to what. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do the shoulder pads first. That's a good idea. Yeah, he's missing his top knot. I'm going with you guys. You're making sense. Let's go with some shoulder pads. Kabuski is another awesome content creator on, well, I don't know if you want to be considered a content creator, but that's what I'm going to refer to you as right now on Instagram. Fantastic digital kit bashes. That has inspired me a lot. So I do recommend checking their work out, definitely, if you're not aware of them. Right, let's have a little look at some of these shoulder pads. There's some lovely shoulder pads on here. I like this one here, so I'm going to just whack this one together and see what happens. Hello. And we'll go from there. You like the previous head? Yeah, I'm liking the other head as well, but we'll see. Let's put something together now. Let's create a shoulder pad. We've got these really cool shoulder pads from the Painbringer set again. We're like leaning heavily into these Painbringers at the moment, as they've got some, well, they are literally SLAANESH down to a T, but they've got some really cool flowing lines that are going to work quite well with this. So let's clean these up. We'll stick these together. And we'll see what happens. You're welcome. Your stuff's amazing, Kabuski. I love seeing your stuff. You know, you inspired me. Your White Scar Cadians inspired me to do my White Scar Cassicans. So you inspired me to do them, which are tucked away in my case, so I can't get them out. But it is from the Painbringer set as well, yeah. And I just managed to kind of position it in a way where it is leaning the way it is. So yeah, it's a great kit. paper top that definitely takes the cake so far. Bashing is pretty much the biggest part that keeps me into Warhammer, so you're working. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's coming from you. That means a lot. Thank you. Yes. So, yeah. So it's for 40k, but it's So it'll be for 40k. Apologies. Yeah. Let's stick this together and see what happens. This is where brother goes, well, it's all rubbish now. I don't like any of it. So we've got that. Oh, my life. It's like it was made to be. Oh, no, it's made to be. That's how kits work. Do we want it on that side, or do we want to spin it that side and have it on this one? Oh, I'm getting excited. Let that dry. And do we want to put a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad on one and a Painbringer on the other one, or do we want to do 2 Painbringers or 2 Chaos Space Marine ones? What do we think? To be honest, I wouldn't mind fighting this in Heresy, or after all, it's still a Marine. And the problem is a very apparent lack of an army. Yes, definitely. One person is not an army. However sexy he looks with his thingy there. Thank you very much for the subscription. Sorry, I can't see your name. I'm so sorry, but thank you very much. Let me see if I can increase the size of this so I can. Oh, it's gone, and it's gone. Spin towards the outside. This one, like this. I think you mean like this, don't you? Sorry, you mean like this, don't you? And then you mean a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad on the other one. Oh god, I can't put it on. The only problem I have with this one, as it is at the moment on this one, is that because the way the hand is, again, this is one thing that I like to look into when I'm creating kit bashes and conversions, is the flow of the model and the silhouette. Like I did with the chains here, where they were kind of like interrupting with this. I feel like we're losing the hand because of this shoulder pad. Does that make sense? Well, we know that the shoulder pads can fit nicely, so let's take the backpack off. Bring up the blue tech. Okay, Aaron's right. The man likes legs, but he's sensible about this right now. Oh, it's alright. I'm messing around. It's my silly wit, I guess, my silly humour. I'm just getting stuff now. The March on Iron Box for 40k and the Legionnaires Battle Group 30k. I still hoard stuff. No, yeah, you can hoard stuff, couldn't you, and then get into that position where you're ready to go, and then go nuts. Oh, cheeky little blue tack fell off. But you get what I'm saying, folks? You just get, like, literally, if I shove this spiky shoulder pad. The hand gets lost. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but there's so many different Painbringer ones as well we could use. But yeah, it gets lost. The hand, it loses how cool the hand is, in my opinion. Let me have a look at other shoulder pads. See, look, we have like some like generic shoulder pads like these. Number 4. What goes with number 4? I might have to get my instructions out again. Let's get the instructions out. They're there. No, they're there. Shoulder pads. Here we go. This is literally how my like kit bashing goes, by the way, folks. It's literally flittering between pictures of number 4 and number 1. I think that's what number 4 and number 1. Does that work? The problem is with swap the shoulders is, see this bit here? I really like this bit of design, but if I swap the shoulders, you're either going to have no design, yeah, or we're going to have to turn it so it faces that way on the shoulder, which might work, but I think it would look odd. But we'll try it. Shall we try it? This is like a horse, like a camel's horse designed by a committee, isn't it? That's what we're doing right now. I kid, obviously. You guys are helping me a lot with coming up with solutions. I don't have all these options normally. Yeah, I'm not keen on that. In fact, I'm not 100% keen on this spiky shoulder pad. And the reason being is because the spikes on the backpack. Sorry, I'm so picky, aren't I? Let's have a look. Let's dabble. Let us dabble. Like dabblers do. Dabbler, dabbler do. Number 1 I'm looking for. And I may end up talking absolute nonsense. So this is number 1 on the thing. Is no number 1. Number 4, number 1. Number 4, number 3. Hello. Oh, number 1. Oh, yeah. It's the same. It's the same. Let's try one of these other shoulder pads for now then. I've just seen a shoulder pad which I'm quite keen on, folks. Quite keen on this one. Look at this. Look at that bad boy. Now, the flow of this... Oh, is that going to work? It might work. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? Sort of pad for the left hand. The big spiky one does kind of take away from... Yeah, exactly. It's too spiky. Tried right-handed painbringer shoulder. Right-handed painbringer shoulder pad. Yeah, I've got this one. Shoulder pad for the right hand first. Think it could be easier to fast to get the agree on. Yeah, you're right. You are probably right. I probably should have done that before I started dabbling with this one here. But I mean, this one looks pretty cool. That looks pretty sick, I think. And it's got a really cool like SLAANESH kind of face on it, almost like a noise marine. And then if I just leave that to the side, and then let's get a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad. What have we got? I think we're going to need a blank one, not with a sculpted design on, so we can paint the White Scar emblem on it. So we can just go pure. That looks pretty cool. Chaos Space Marines. That's got no shoulder pads on it, so let's not look at those ones. Do you have any Primus Reaver shoulder pads? They're small. I do, yeah. I could look at that, definitely. That could be something we can look into. So, shoulder pad wise, let me just do this right one. So we've got this shoulder pad, which is pretty cool. Got that shoulder pad from the Chosen, and then we've obviously got like standard. It might look too clean. You are correct. We could do something with it though, couldn't we? We could have a little dabble, but my Reavers. Oh no, I do have my Reavers accessible. Right, right. Okay. Reavers. I think we've established that the demonettes are probably not going to be used at this moment in time. So I will put them to the side. They can go there. The reason I'm saying that is because obviously if I'm getting more boxes of something else out, I need to... Yeah, so we need like a standard one, don't we? Let me just get a Reaver one. Let's have a little look, shall we? Let's get my Reavers. They're only over here. Oh, right. Reaver shoulder pads. There we go. Let's get a Reaver shoulder pad. I'll do this to try it. I'm not utterly convinced. But it's worth a try. His chest is not quite so maybe shoulder pad studs. Yeah, I've got so many different shoulder pads we could try. Oh, what's that? I just dropped on the floor. Yeah, grapple gun. So what we're saying Reaver. So we've got a Reaver shoulder pad. What are we saying? Where to put the Reaver shoulder pad? Where are my beautiful SLAANESH boys? Here's your SLAANESH boy. Hopefully they... Well, having it on this arm definitely doesn't detract from the hand, which is good. Hi, Jason and Mephistopheles. Thank you very much for your comment. These are thank you for popping, Jason. I appreciate that. It does. I agree. It flows. It flows. Let's put the head that we're thinking. Let's see if it all ties together. Are we saying no head? Yeah, stud. I agree. Studs could be never head. Never head. There was a shoulder pad in the Chaos Space Marine kit with a metal upper part and no trimming below and slightly battle damage. I think that would look best. Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, the Reaver shoulder pad does work, but I think if we had. A bit clean on the right side, maybe something hanging off it. Yeah. Thing is, again, I don't want to put any on the right side. What, here? Or on my right? So, yeah, I literally was. I mean, we could spin his hand round like that, couldn't we? And I was going to put potentially a Space Marine helmet in there, potentially. Right, let's clip off. Let's take this off. I mean, it's balancing on there right now. Let's try a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad. This one here, I think this is the one you were referring to. One with the trim. You know what? I think we might be almost onto a winner here with this one. I'll probably move it a bit further down. So my finger twitches when I'm holding it in weird angles. Does that work? Oh, it's not sticking because I haven't got the blue tack in the right place. Let me move the blue tack around. We're getting busy. It's getting busy, the model up here now. So we need to... How about no shoulder pad on his claw and a big Space Marine on the right one? Yeah, that could work. We need to do something that would merge the body, the arm in a bit more with the... The arms impeding on the shoulder pad here. So I know I'm changing this all around before you guys get a chance to kind of properly look. Take my strong hand. To me, this pose of the arm doesn't pair well with shoulder. To be honest, the Painbringer shoulder on the weapon arm looks peak. That shouldn't be removed. Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. I think I really like that. I mean, this shoulder pad looks pretty cool. Well, at least we know the shoulder pads fit with the backpack, so that's a good start. That won't work on that side. I definitely think I'm in love with this on this arm. This is definitely the one for this arm. There's shoulder pads with 40k head or vice versa. Yeah, it's we're dabbling. It's trying to get the vibe working as one. I do like the idea of a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad on there as well. We could. This sounds like a rabbit hole, doesn't it? This sounds like we're going down a rabbit hole. Okay, right. Before, I know there's a slight delay in the chat and stuff like that, but before we go any further, can we all agree that this shoulder pad is good? The one on his weapon arm. Say, if you agree, say agree. And in the meantime, I'm going to cut off this one here. Okay. We've got a good consensus for that one. I'm just cutting off the Chaos Space Marine with a top knot head. Let me take that head off, and let me put the other head that I've got currently lined up. That's true, Aaron. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to hold this. And now you all say whether you prefer the Painbringer head that we was using or the new Space Marine head. So, Painbringer head, Chaos Space Marine head. We've got one that likes the Painbringer. Painbringer head looks awesome. So we've got two, Haunting. So, brother, Haunting, and I believe it was Jason liked the Chaos Space Marine head. And then we've got Miso Painbringer, Fatey Painbringer, AK-47 Painbringer, Snowy Painbringer. I'm also, This is literally this is kind of like my inner mind working as well. What you're doing right now is my inner mind working on how I'm trying to figure stuff out as well. So to and fro, and I think I like them both. That's what's frustrating. I like both helmets. Something about the Painbringer one just speaks a bit more to me because it's different. Let me just check the other Painbringer heads quickly. Because there's ones that are fully helmeted, but like I said, they have a huge plume which will clip into the backpack. That's the problem. Yep, cogs turning. But this is why I'm enjoying having you folks here, because it's literally a good discussion to have. So I've cut the head off that one, and this is the Painbringer one. I cut the head off. Yeah, they won't fit because they just won't fit. And they look a bit too knightly. Oh, that's fallen off. I just want to try this other head on the Painbringers. It's still very similar to the one we've got, but a little bit less flair to it. Let me just try this helmet here. Scrap it. Scrap it. Just start again. Just start again. Screw it. You know, I think I like this helmet head better than I like this head. It's got almost like a rebreather on as well. You know what we're going to have to do, I think, is we're going to have to, you folks are going to have to get some kits and have a little dabble yourself and then show me pictures what you think looks cool. Cool. Hey, no, listen, we're a team. We're a team. I'm happy to listen to. I wouldn't be asking you all if I didn't value your opinion. So I'll just be like, no, screw it. We're doing it the way I want to do it. I can do it. I do like the fact that he's tilting his head ever so slightly as well. I do want to try something without this. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with, caller. Bear with. Now this is the other type of Painbringer shoulder pad that there is. goes like that. Do you know, there might be a point where we go, yep, that's it, that's the one. I could be long and dead by that point. I don't get any commission or anything for it, Miso, so you know, I'm gonna have to leave Kitbashing to. I would love to, but there aren't many bits where I can find Barney because I'm taking read bits. Kitbash by Mecha Obsessed Boys. You know, I'm thinking that this. This might be a winner, this shoulder pad actually. Brother, what are you doing to me? It's because of the bloody dots in it. Oh, I've got so many bits on my desk now. So what bits they all come from? I will have to call it soon though. I'm just going to try. Hello, fellow Harlequins. I understand what you mean by that. That's funny. Hello, fellow Harlequins. Just pretending. Sorry, I'm sorry I'm very quiet, folks. I'm literally, the cogs are turning just as much as they are for you folks as well. So I'm just gonna like pivot these around and see what you folks kind of say. Hear me out. A smaller backpack to take away the attention from the top shoulder regions of the model. See, the spikes like a standard marine backpack. See, I think it will start to look a bit too bitty. Yeah, I'm liking the head. I think the head is a goer, definitely. I agree with folks on that one. I think I prefer the head. I agree with brother though about the backpack, but I don't. What I mean by that is I think maybe a different backpack that doesn't have spikes on it, because I think that's detracting. So if I remove the backpack for now, I don't think I want to go for a normal one, a normal Space Marine one, as suggested. But I mean, I could clip the spikes off. It's not an issue. But let's try something else, shall we? Let's just try a generic Chaos Space Marine backpack. I just want to try this. We'll stick it on. We'll see where we go. Oh my life, that scared the crap out. Fungo Mungo, thank you very much for the description. Welcome, welcome. We are literally in like discussion mode about how on earth are we going to make this look as flowy as we can, as how fitting as we can. put another Chaos Space Marine backpack on quickly. Oh, shit. It's true. I mean, without rushing, I think the model looks very good and flows well. I appreciate it. Clip the spikes, yeah. Accessory wouldn't hurt. Take on as much detail as possible. Yeah, it would be very on brand. You know what? I think I prefer this backpack. It sits lower. I prefer that backpack, it sits lower. I could clip the spikes off, but once I clip them, there's no going back. Shoulder pads fall off. There's something I'd have to do to it to make it work then, I think. Yeah, we're going to give it the backpack. So, right, I've settled on the head, I've settled on this shoulder pad, and I've settled on the backpack. It's just to do with this one. Yeah, you're right. You are right with that. Make it spiky, make it bitty, make it busy. That's a good terminology, isn't it? Right, we're going to try this way, and then I'm gonna have to call it soon. I don't think it fits very well. It just doesn't sit very well on that side, unfortunately. Just try that. What, the bit spiky, make it a bit bitty, make it a bit busy. Oh my word, folks, this is a tricky one. Yeah, on the green, the other side. I think we're overthinking now, aren't we? We're going down the rabbit hole of what on earth is going on. It's almost 10:30 in UK. we could be here for a lot longer. I think probably the best bet is we'll probably leave it at this stage as a suspense thing. And I think I will come back to this, and I can have a sit back and think, and come chat with me or something like that if you want to. And then we'll see where we are with it. I'm getting a bit of an analysis paralysis behind it. Oh god. No, not cliffhanger. To be continued. Yeah. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Hello, Rivden. Welcome. He's turning into Netflix. Yeah. Find out next week. New episode this week. How is this even possible? Oh god. See, the thing is blue balling. The thing is that all of your suggestions are really cool, but I'm not realizing what one I prefer. That's the problem I'm having right now, and I think I need to have a little sit down and think as to what one I'd prefer, especially if this is going to be my first of something that you've all committed me to do now. I want to make sure I like it, and I'm sure you folks would prefer that as well, definitely. So I think we're at a good place. I think it looks cool. I think it looks SLAANESH-y, and I think it has that White Scar vibe to it as well. Shut up, Aaron. So I think we're in a good stead here. What we'll do... Yeah, exactly. Or I'm just standing there for 15 minutes charging up a spirit bomb, something like that. Going, ah! Just stand and go, ah! So, I think we've got a really good base here. It looks awesome. And you know what? I'm really excited to paint it, even when I do actually finish it. So, did you shut up? Maybe. Even if I'm right in every way. Well, I think we can say, as a group, we've come up with something so far that looks pretty damn cool. So, I thank you for that. We need to... I think we need to sleep on it. I need to have a think what I would like to do. And what we'll do is we'll do another stream of this. And because of where we are with it, we might look at maybe doing... We'll have a little dabble in looking at maybe the champion. And we'll see where we go from there. Or maybe get a pack of jackals or chaos cultists and maybe have a little dabble like that. We'll do something else in this theme. Now, obviously, I don't want to detract away from any other Daunian Heresy stuff. I want to mix it up. Specifically, I want to do the Blood Angels Nurgle stuff soon. But I think maybe if we focus on trying to get this done, because I'm loving the direction it's going. And I'm loving the interaction that you guys are, adding to it and having your input into it. You stop painting it. Well, you never know. You never know. If you folks want to see that, then that's totally cool with me. But what I would say then is obviously once I stop the stream, this will be as a VOD on my channel. If you just add some comments below what you'd love, any ideas you can think of that you think we could do that we haven't suggested here already, anything like that, what you'd like to see in the next stream, whether you want me to continue this or push on or something like that. I'd love to hear it. Let me know in the comments below. We bring the kitbash, you bring the brain rot. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to sleep well tonight. Actually, no, I'm just going to see SLAANESH in my head, aren't I? I see tongues and whips and stuff. And in my dreams. Oh, yeah, well, I shouldn't have said that. I said the loud part quiet and the quiet part loud. Right. I've got bits everywhere. I've got kits everywhere. So, I'm going to go. Thank you ever so much for being here. Thank you ever so much for talking to me and suggesting some ideas. It really does mean a lot. Let me know in the comments down below when this stops what you'd like to see, or if there is no, I think there's a comment section on once they've gone into a VOD. If there's not, then find me on X, or Twitter, sorry, I want to call it X, it's disgusting of me, sorry, or come to my Discord and have a chat with there. You know, so, yeah. God. Oh, this is escalated, isn't it? This is literally gone downhill. Actually, I think it's gone downhill a lot later than I thought it would, considering we're doing SLAANESH. So, round of applause to you all. So anyway, thank you very much. Thank you ever so much. I said that twice. I apologise, I'm rambling now because I'm literally, my brain's mush. So, have a good one. I have a Discord. I don't know if I have it down in the description below. Hang on a second. You know what? I don't think you can send links in here, but let me find the Discord stuff. We've got a few people have joined already, so there should be a link somewhere. I try to be technologically knowledgeable, but I'm not sometimes. Let's see if I can paste it in here. I don't know if that's going to work. But I've sent, see what happens. There you go, that works. Chilled with the, well done, Aaron. Well done. Right, again, I'm going to say it again. Thank you ever so much. I will catch you in the next one. Let me know what you'd like to see. And yeah,